Hey folks, as you can tell, I've had an incredibly long day. I've got a lot on my mind, and I thought I'd yap with you guys a little bit. I've had an absolute stellar day of hunting. I have a custom 308 that a very godly man at my church handed to me that I never expected to ever receive. I've been really itching to want to get it out, and I planted myself basically shot prone at the edge of this field. I ranged in the area that I was looking at, typed in all the data, and the deer finally came in roughly at about 200 yards with a constant 12 mile per hour, gusting up to 25 to 30 mile per hour wind. This rifle is so accurate. I typed in the information into my eye snipe, turned up my turrets, and right when that deer got into the 175 yard range, I pulled the trigger, dropped it down in the dirt, as expected. I also have a 300 blackout that I've been wanting to get out and shoot some hogs, and we know they're here, so I set my alarm clock for 1:30 when the moon went down. Walked myself out again to the edge of the field, pulled out my binocular, and I heard the hogs. They were down probably about 150 yards down, so I walked all the way down there, probably got within 35, 40 yards of them, turned on my digisight. Definitely didn't have any batteries in there, so as quietly as possible. It seemed like it took forever. I pulled the batteries out of my binocular and put them into my digisight, and turned on the crosshair, put her right behind the pig's head, and dropped her using 220 grain subsonic ammo. And I was surprised it put her in the dirt because a lot of guys are saying that the hogs are running, but she definitely wasn't running. But the purpose and the reason that I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the reason that I'm making this video, is I need a favor from you guys. I got a friend in the hospital right now who has been contemplating suicide. There's been a lot of things going on in his life that has gotten him to this point. But I know some of y'all have been through this yourself, and I know I went through this when I was in college or in high school. I didn't have a relationship with Christ, and I was just struggling for meaning and purpose, and more importantly, hope. So, if anything, could you guys please send him a message of hope? And if you've been through this struggle yourself, maybe share your little story. You can send a video log or whatever you want, or just write it below. I'm sure he's going to read it. Christmas can be a great time for some people, and it can also be a very rough time. So maybe you can share your message of Christmas for him. And for you who are in the hospital, or those of you who are contemplating suicide, I love you. I want to surround myself with you, because that's what Christ did for us. He made his presence here on earth for us. And I think that's what we're called to do as Christians, is to surround ourselves with people who are struggling. So share your message of hope, and Merry Christmas.